Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we are going to look at how to group and sort our values in our data frame. And now let's get started on how to group the values. So now let's say I want to group the values based on the student column. So let's do it. df1, I'm creating a new variable df1 and df dot. In order to group those values, we will use the function group by, and then I will pass in my column name, that is the student name. And let's run it and let's check out my variable df1, and the value what I got here is a data frame group by object. And now let's look at how this object looks like. In order to do that, we will use a for loop and some iterators. So for student, where it is the key of the student, and student df, which gives us the particular data frame of that student, and these values are in my data frame 1, and then I will print the student names first, that is the key, and then I will print the student data frame. And now when I run it, and here I got them. Here Krishna is the key and this is his particular data frame, and same goes for the other two students too. So now let's look at how to access these data frames specifically. In order to do that, we will use the function get group. So df1 dot get group, and in which I will pass in the key, let's say lokesh, L. And now when I run it, here I got the data frame where it belongs to the student lokesh. And now we can also store it in a variable, let's say log. And now let's run it and we can get some values too. So log dot max, which gives the values in which the particular student scored the highest mark. It is not only that we have to store it in a variable, rather we can also get the maximum marks scored by the student particularly with our data frame 1 too. So let me show you df1 dot max, and in which I will pass the column scores. So when I run it, here I got it. Krishna scored 91 as his maximum mark out of those three subjects, and Lokesh scored 93 and Ram scored 90. And similarly we can use the other functions too, like mean and the minimum value, standard deviation, etc. And in order to get the total statistical values, we can also use the describe function, df1 dot describe, and when you run it, you got them for the particular students too. Now let's look at how to sort values. In order to sort the values in our data frame, you use the function sort values. So df dot sort values, and it takes a single parameter by mandatorily, that is the by. You have to sort them based on a particular column, so we have to pass in the column name. So now let's say I want to sort them based on my scores column, and when I run it, now here we can see that we have sorted them based on the scores column, and we can also sort them based on subject and student name too. So by default here you can notice that the values are sorted based on the ascending order. So we can change them by using the parameter ascending. Let me show you here, and I will take the parameter ascending and set it to false. And now when I run it, here now we can see that they have been sorted in ascending order. So here you can notice that we have three records where they have the same values 78, and they have been sorted again based on my subject in ascending order. Now let's say when we meet up with the same values, we have to sort them on descending order. So in order to do that, we can use a list. So df dot sort values and in which by, and I'm taking a list. So firstly I want to sort them based on my scores, and if they have the similar values I want them to be sorted based on my subject, and I want them all to be sorted based on descending order. So I am passing ascending to be false. And now when I run it, here you can see the difference. And now let's say you have to sort them based on the scores in descending order, and when you get up with the same results you have to sort the values based on subject, but you want to sort the subject based on the ascending order. In order to do that we can use a list in our ascending parameter too. So let me show you. So df dot sort values in which by, firstly I am sorting them based on my scores, and then I am sorting them based on subject, where I am going to use the ascending parameter, and I want the scores to be in descending order, so I will pass the value false for it. And when they have matched up with the same results and sorted based on subject, I want the subject column to be sorted based on ascending order, so I will pass the value true here. And now when I run it, and here we can see the difference. And yeah, that's all for today in this video. And in this video we looked at how to group our values in data frames, and also we looked at how to sort the values in our data frames. Thanks for watching, and let's meet in the next video.